All right, guys. So, we have 2 days of cards here to actually go over, and to be completely honest with you, I actually just really haven't had time to make a video. Been working. I've had a lot of stuff going on these past few days, so we're actually going to get into these two sets of cards here, and yeah, I've seen a lot of these. I think we're actually going to get one more day of black cards. I think from what I've seen and just kind of been told about, I think these two kind of almost finish up what potentially this deck could do, and I think we probably are getting one more day of black reveals, which I'm super excited about. I could feel it. So we'll start with these cards here. Was there any like weird text on this? Go down here again. Sorry. No. Okay. So we have Magicabora Dark Ruler, Overlord, 1-drop. When the card is played, draw one, and auto limit one when you activate Overlord. Play up to one Demon Realm token, which is super cool. So obviously the big thing here is, yes, you can recycle the secret rare. I think this card's gonna be very important in later sets because Overlord Servant Black Demon Realm deck is something that should have happened in set 11, and they just Black never had a Servant Overlord archetype, and I felt like it was definitely something that they missed on. Maybe they just didn't know how to make it properly. Maybe they just didn't want to make it too strong, whatever, right? But this is a very cool card. This is a very, very powerful card, and the more servant stuff that we get in the game is going to highly affect the Demon Realm archetype that's going to be using this card. So very, very good card. Second, Spring Kai of Time, Fallen Deity. Now this card is very interesting, right? And I know this guy here is already talking about it here. There's an old card called Toe of the Next Move, which when you activate Overlord, you can trigger the effect and play it out, right? But this is a 5k servant, which means it's a 15k. Limit one if your leader is a black Demon Realm race, and you have no battle cards in play this card from your hand in rest mode. So what's cool about this is that you can play this in rest mode to trigger, yellow decks, right? This is just a funny counter to yellow decks. You just play it, and it just triggers Poutine. Triggers if you're playing the Vegeta Trunks deck, it just triggers Trunks, right? Then you can Servant, and you can bottom deck it to draw a card, or Overlord. You can bottom deck to draw a card, and then you can play your stuff out freely. Very cool card. Very, very cool card. Also this art, it's actually gonna look sick full art. So definitely gonna be buying that card. We have Shroob and Salsa, Preparing to Fight. Both of these have the same exact effect. They're 1-drop, Spirit Boost 1, Swap 2. There's black, and then you swap into a black Shroom energy cost of 2 or a black Salsa energy cost of 2. Then auto once per turn, if you have 3 or less energy, when your opponent plays a battle card with an energy cost greater than their current energy, it can't attack for the turn. So you don't choose it, right? This is the cool thing, right? So when they just play it, this effect triggers, right? So black decks, like black decks, black Demon Realm decks, right? You can just play this, and this works as a floodgate against early game stuff, right? Because a lot of decks play battle cards higher than their energy cost, and this card just sits on board for 2 or 3 turns. You have such an easy time playing early game, right? Now, currently we don't really have any crazy good targets for this 2-drop other than the Skillless, right? Because you can swap into the Skillless, and then you can swing at the Skillless and then tap 1 to play the 5-drop Shroom or the 5-drop Salsa, bounce the Skillless back to your hand, and now you just recycle that card, right? So that's a cool effect. But I definitely want to see a better 2-drop target for these, just so we have something else to potentially do with, just so it's not just the Skillless. We have Lightning Sentence. So this is actually a main limit 1 black energy. Send this card to your warp from your drop area. Play up to 1 Demon Realm Soldier token. Pretty cool. Activate battle. Remove one of your skills battle cards from the game. Choose one of your battle cards, and it gets. I messed up here. Sorry. I know I clicked on that wrong. Remove one of your skills battle cards from the game. Choose one of your battle cards, and it gets 10k for the battle. Additionally, if you use the skill to remove a token from the game, draw one. Which obviously, tokens count as skills battle cards as long as they're not played off of the token negate for that turn, right? So you could pop a token, give another battle card 10k for the battle, and then draw a card, which is really sick. Very, very powerful card. The first effect's not amazing. The second effect is great. So these are very, very cool support cards. I definitely want to see, hopefully tomorrow when this video comes out, hopefully we get the last set of black cards being revealed. Hopefully there's one more set, I would assume. Because I feel like this is just weird to just leave it at a 2 of unless they were just one of these to swap into the skill list. But very, very interesting cards. This card's great. This card's very cool. Has some very cool tech stuff. Just very decent archetype stuff for Demon Realm. Then we get into these cards. And I haven't actually read all of these cards, so I'm not actually sure what everything does. Oh, this is the Demon God Deborah that I was looking at. This card art is actually going to be fire. Dark Overwhelm 3. 2 energy. 20k. Auto limit 1 when this card attacks. Play up to 1 Evil Wizard card, Demon Realm card, or Demon God card. All energy. All black with an energy cost of 2 or less from your hand. Okay. When they say all black, so I'm assuming this has to do with the Toa card, right? There's the Toa leader, how it negates the multicolor or something. That's probably why they could have just said mono black, right? I think mono black probably would have sufficed, but you know, wording still is sometimes difficult for translation. So, but this is a cool card. You can't. Can you swap into it? Can't even swap into this, which I find weird. I don't think I'm ever casting 2 for this card. It just doesn't seem very good. You know, you cast 2 for this for it to get counterplayed. Yeah, it just doesn't feel very good. No, this card's not very good. There needs to be a reason for me. Maybe I can swap into this. Maybe there's another Deborah that comes out that I can swap into this. But currently, the 2 Deborahs, the TP and the promo, the TP and the super combo both swap into 4 drops. So, oh, that's all right. So this is probably the coolest skill-less battle card I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, this thing is sweet. I'm gonna buy a full foil place out of this card. Yeah, like just this card actually, like this is nuts. That's some really cool artwork, man. Yeah, I'm digging that shit. Yeah. Whew. Finn preparing to fight. 1 drop. Add 1 card from your life to your hand. When this card attacks, play up to 1 Demon Realm token. And this card gets 10k for the turn. Oh. Okay. This is a very interesting card. Yeah, this is very interesting. So you have a Self-Awakener that plays a token, which can enable a lot of different things. I'm down with that. Yeah, this is a very cool card. Very sweet. Yeah, it's a Finn card, so it's going to be searchable. Digging it. Digging it. Invasion of the Dark Empire. After battle, if your leader is black, play up 2 tokens in rest mode, then choose one of your battle black cards and it gets 10k for the... Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so this actually has some synergy with the Poutine that we've seen from, I think, last video? The barrier one, where it says if you have a Demon Realm token in rest mode, opponent cannot attack your leader, which is very cool. So, for 1 energy, so this is a 10k combo. It's a 1 cost 10k combo that plays 2 Demon Realm tokens. Instead of playing in rest mode, then your opponent has to kill those tokens before they can swing again at your leader, which is pretty cool. So this can initially negate at least 1 more swing, more than likely, right? It's pretty cool. And a further evolution. At your main, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and choose one. Add up to 2 skills battle cards among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Add up to 1 black android card with energy cost of 7 or less among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. That card's not good. Yeah, this card, I hate these type of cards. I think these cards are, I don't know. I think it's kind of a waste of space, realistically. Unless you're playing Black Sin with the negative energy explosion that plays at the unison. I don't like these 1-drop extra cards that search top 7. It feels like this is a cool, like, alright, cool, like a cool little, I'm gonna just search by deck type of thing, but it's like, why wouldn't you just run other tech cards? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a weird card. I'm not a huge fan of that card, but this is interesting, right? Right, like the effect is very cool. Like the effect is very cool because you can play out a lot of stuff. Energy cost 2 or less, right? You can play out a lot of stuff. But Dark Overwhelm for 3 for 2 energy, it's a big spend. Like this is competing with Demon God Poutine Umbral Might and Demon God Demigra Power Unleash or whatever, or Evil Unleash or whatever that card's called, right? As a 2-drop Overwhelm or as a 3-drop Dark Overwhelm, right? Like, because Poutine is a 1-cost Dark Overwhelm 3. This is a 2-cost Dark Overwhelm 3, so they're kind of competing for the same slot. You also have Time Regulator, which is better in most decks. And then you go with the 2-cost, and you have the Mind Wipe Malevolence, so the Poutine TP, which is a 2-cost. And then you have Demigra, which is a 2-cost. So when you're filling that spot, do you think this card fits in that same conversation? It doesn't. So there's got to be a way to play this out off of a skill, hopefully a swap skill. And I'm a little pissed by the fact that these have Spirit Boost. Like, this is just, honestly, it's such a bad, like, the card is very good, like, I get it, but like, stop giving the black swap archetypes these stupid Spirit Boost requirements, man. Like, I get how strong like Red Broly was with the swap mechanic, but you don't have to do this. Like, this is just like, I don't know. I feel like black gets treated poorly in the sense of like unison benefits. Like, we have one really good unison in Bardock. Everything else is just kind of average or below average. We have a ton of unisons that can't attack until they have a certain amount of markers. Hopefully this new Mira is going to be, I have a feeling it's going to be really good. But it doesn't have a Spirit Boost effect, you know? So like we have the Dark Magic Gabora unison, but it's a 1-cost and has a +1. It's just, there's not a solidified powerhouse unison that you can use for Spirit Boost other than the Shinron promo. That's it's just, why run it? It's a 4K, you know what I'm saying? So it's, yeah, you know, just a little ramble there, but I do, for the most part, I do love all of these cards. As the archetype has gone on, these cards have just gotten better and better and better. So I hope we do get one more day of cards. Yeah, I hope we get one more on Saturday here coming up, because I do think we need I do think they need to just finish off the archetype, because even currently, like with this set of cards, you don't really have something that can finish games. It's yeah, like you have a lot of decent support, but you don't have any boss monsters, and that's what we need. Black needs a boss monster that's not Gogeta. Megicabora has, 8-drop Megicabora. You have the Dark King, Devilish Dominator. You have the 5-drop promo, but that's it. We don't have a finisher for these archetypes, and that's what we need to see. How many SRs have we seen? We got one. It's a rare. Okay. We have 2 for sure, right? All these memes. Jeez, okay. 3? 3? 2? I think it's 2. Yeah, looks like 2. So we have 2 SRs for black. Should probably get hopefully one more tomorrow. That'd be awesome. Making this video before this stuff comes out, so hopefully maybe it's like a shroom salsa combo, because we actually don't have a shroom or salsa that is an SR rank, right? So give us like a shroom salsa, maybe like a triple attack, triple strike, something, right? Preferably having deflect. Yeah, I think there's a lot of tools that we get. That black in general, we just need a boss monster that's not revolved around Saiyans. Like, that's the problem right now, is all the strong boss monsters are Saiyans. We have Mirror Crater Absorb that's only good in one deck now with the stupid promo. So we need a Demon Realm race boss monster that we can use in any of these demon decks. So hopefully we get that. Like I said, my guess is something that's like Shroom and Salsa. That's what I would like to see. I have a feeling it's probably going to be something revolving around Mira, more likely. So we'll see. But that does it for me today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the cards, and hopefully we're right. We get the final product of this amazing black archetype that looks like we're getting. So hopefully we find out that tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.